Ah, hi. Give us a second. I can't make it go away. That's better. No, it's not. That's better. There we go. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're okay. Shit, you know what, Lord? That's better. Well, unorganised in the slightest. So we're going to learn how to use ChatGPT from you know who. Work, bitch, work.
Yo, yo, what is going on? How's everybody doing today? Good to see everybody. How is everybody today? Today is going to be a really full presentation. I'm going to teach you a lot of stuff today. You're going to learn a lot. So this is going to change
So exciting.
the way you do things. I can almost guarantee it that this will change the way that you do things. Let me open up my phone here and just.
This is going to change the way we get kids up in the morning and how we make breakfast and fucking hell having to do hair, like hair ponytails and stuff. This is going to change life. Hi, Delete Lows, how you doing? Hi, Logan.
I can see the comments here on my phone and I can keep up with what you guys are saying. Let's see.
Put your fucking glasses on, you dickhead.
I don't know why that's the thumbnail. Eat my shorts. Well, I guess I'm having a funny hair day here. All right, so be it. What's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Everybody, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, if you would, please. Just take 1 second and hit.
Cheeky monkey, all them fucking Just Stop Oil protesters, yeah, there's shitloads of videos, isn't there, from recently of watching people just losing their minds with them, chucking milk on them, chucking water out of the flats as they go past. Fucking people physically just dragging them away and shit. It's crazy. That's not how you fucking achieve anything, is it? You make the whole nation hate your guts. You're gonna change literally fuck all. They're fucking idiots.
The like button. I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but last month I was telling you guys how fast we were growing, and YouTube.
Hi Enzo, hi Leventhal, hi Leanne.
Pretty much has put the filters over this channel now. They really have. It's pretty sad what they've done, and eventually they'll end up in a lawsuit. But as for right now, I'm just going to go with the flow right this second because I'm involved in too many litigations and it takes up a lot of time and energy. So if you guys would please hit the like button and then type in the comment section, OTVO, Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Put it right down there in the comment section real quick. So, I hear this a lot, Laker. And I'll just touch on this for just 1 second, just real quick. I'm not going to go into a big lecture on this right now. But Laker put right here.
That weren't me burping you. That was my daughter. I don't burp like that. I'm polite.
It was me.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
You do it all the time. Nobody's ever actually said anything. But there we go.
And Low Curb 77. So, Low Curb 77. What you're saying is not true. Taxes are not theft. Unfortunately, the 16th Amendment, which creates income tax, is a tyrannical money grab from the government that happened during World War II. And so what you're talking about, I'm sorry, World War I. It was World War I. And so the 16th Amendment is criminal.
Hi, Color.
And it is totally wrong. There's no such thing as income tax. It was created. But the entire point of creating, just so you guys know, I want to talk about this for a second because a lot of people, you'll hear from a lot of YouTubers that taxation is theft.
Hi, Rampage. I didn't say hi to you. Hello, Goff. How you doing? He don't do that so often anymore, does he? He still does it when he drinks, sticks his fucking pinky out. We don't do it like he used to. Maybe he finally realised that's like cultural appropriation for British people.
Oh, let me explain something very clearly to you so you understand that. And then we're going to go right into this chat GPT model. And you guys are going to learn how to write your demand for return of property, how to write your filing your FOIA, how to get your body cam footage, no matter which state you're in. I'm going to teach you guys how to do that today. You're going to learn it today. You will never have to email me again and say, hey, Chille, they took my phone or they took my gun or they took my camera or they took my car. And
shit, so that's not right. So if we don't pay our shit or don't fucking get our car legally on the road and whatnot and the police take it from us, all we need is a bit of chat GPT and that's it. It'll just come back. Excellent.
And get my property back. And today I'm going to teach you guys how to write your own demand for return of property, how to write your own request for body cam footage, how to file your FOIA. You're going to learn it all today. And what's amazing is you don't have to be bright. You don't have to be intelligent at all whatsoever. What I'm going to teach you today is an absolute life game changer. This is probably one of the most important streams I've ever done because I'm going to empower thousands and thousands of you right now. It's going to be amazing. But let me just to touch lightly on Low Curb.
Oh my fucking God, he don't half give it a big one, don't I? This is just going to be life-changing, people. It's going to be amazing. Hope you're all ready.
77. So The entire idea, when we, just so you guys know, and don't get me
Hey, Carolyn, I'm not bad, thank you. How are you?
wrong, I don't like taxes. I don't like paying taxes. I don't enjoy that I have to pay into a government that funds wars around the world, that uses our army as mercenaries, that creates more prisons, more jails, and more cops with my tax money. I don't like paying taxes. I don't like it. I don't like, we're getting taxation with no representation. That's what's happening in America. So, but is taxation theft? Yes and no.
I'm reasonably sure, I could be wrong, but I'm reasonably sure that the people, the government basically, are voted for. So you shouldn't have the arse with them necessarily. You should, by the way, because politicians are all fucking twats. But I have a problem with the people that voted them in. Do that.
16th Amendment is definitely a money grab. It's a giant overreach by the federal government, and we need to abolish the 16th Amendment. There's no reason you should be paying income taxes. However, in the foundation of America, when you go back to Thomas Jefferson, Hamilton was a big central bank guy. The entire reason why we created a taxation system is so that America could flourish. So that, and by the way, if you go back to Jay's Treaty, if you guys, I'm not going to go too deep into history tonight, but Jay's Treaty, go back to Jay's Treaty. This is when, after the Civil War, after the Paris Treaty is signed, and we agree to stop fighting with England, and we're going to stop the war. Then what happens is we owe a bunch of money. America owes a bunch of money. And so John Jay, I think he's the first Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, also one of our founding fathers, also one of the authors of the Federalist Papers, is a guy named John Jay. And John Jay goes over and cuts a deal with England where we will pay off our debt to them, and he doesn't cut a very good deal. But the way that we cut the deal to be able to pay off England so they'll get the flock out of our lives is the John Jay Treaty. The Jay Treaty is what it's called. You can look it up. It's not. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's not what you think. You remember, I often come on here and I say to you guys have learned a bunch of misinformation.
Whoa, wait, what? I just wanted to thank you for what you do. I love articulate lawyers who do the right thing. I bought the pamphlet and it's already helped me. 4 cops this month, give up and let me go. What a fucking load of bollocks, for starters. And so you think Chille's an articulate lawyer? That's ridiculous. Maxie the photo guy. Money well spent. Wicked.
YouTube, who didn't really take the time to understand the foundation of our country. It doesn't mean that they're always...
That's what I was thinking. I mean, he's saying, like, we all agreed to just not fight anymore and all this, that, and the other. And I'm pretty sure America won. I don't like to ever say that, by the way, but on that occasion, yeah, America kind of won. You know what I mean? And rightly so, by the way. That's not fair. That wasn't fair that they were getting taxed with no representation, as you put it. Yeah, exactly. But hey, this is Chille, a Chille history lesson. So we have to bear that in mind.
Wrong. It means that you need to do your own research. So taxation, while the 16th Amendment, I agree with you, it's definitely a broad overreach, but taxation in...
No, cheeky monkey, you can't possibly be right, because Chille said it was England, so it must have been England. Because Chille said it was England. Because it's England, isn't it?
General is not theft. Our country would not be America today if we didn't have a taxation system. It's the same thing with security or peace officers. We need security.
What? I thought everybody had to stay on topic, though, Lemon Tart. That's not fair. I literally got kicked out once just for asking what the topic was so that I could stay on it. And you do quotes from Hamilton. I bet you're still not kicked out. Yeah, I feel persecuted. It's not fair.
We need peace officers. There are men who beat their wives. There are women who kill children. There are people out there who do nutty things. We need a system where someone will come in who is a third party, and it sucks that it's the state that will stop this, stop the madness, stop the violence. If someone violently attacks even your house and just starts destroying your shutters and your windows and your lawn and pulling up your flowers, you need somebody to come and take that person away. And so we do need a state. We do need a government. And just so you guys know, let me just give you one more caveat, and then we're going to go right into ChatGPT. Every single country in the world, sans the Ivory Coast.
Hi, Vlad.
The Ivory Coast, Somalia doesn't have a social contract, but every other country in the entire world has a social contract. What is the social contract? The rule of law. No. Now, the rule of law for every country will slightly vary depending on their constitution. So, for example, the things that I say here, I could not say in Canada, our brothers and sisters to the north, because they don't have a constitution.
It's Canada. Get it right.
That allows them free speech. So what's their social contract? What's the rule of law for Canada? That your speech is limited, that there's some things you can't say if it offends people, and you can go to jail.
See, Canada sounds good. Canada sounds stupid.
arrested, all kinds of things can happen to you because their constitution, which establishes the rule of law, is that there's no free speech. America is unique in that regard that we have free speech. You guys wouldn't be able to see me do the things that I do to these nasty, dirty, jackboot, thug, pig coppers on the street if we didn't have the ability to have free speech and a free press. Those two things right there are unique to America alone. Now, there's other countries that have press and there's other countries that recognize free speech, but none like America.
You're lad now again, Vlad. You were Vlad and now you're lad.
And that's the reason why we can fight back. That's how we fight back. That's how we change our country. Is through, thank you, Max. I appreciate it. You're so welcome, man. As he said, I just want to thank you for what you do. I love articulate lawyers who do the right thing. I bought the pamphlet and it's already helped me. 4 cops this month gave up and let me go. There it is. I'm not a lawyer. I don't have a law degree. I didn't even graduate from college. I got no-knock raided by the police in 2002. They kicked my door down with the SWAT team. Ever since that day that happened to me in 2002, I have studied the foundation of America.
I thought he said that he got no-knock raided twice. He said that before. But when he'd forgotten about it, his brain had blocked and deleted the traumatic memories. And when Breonna Taylor got killed, his sister phoned him up. And, are you all right? And he was like, yeah, I'm all right, blah, blah. And then, I just wondered because of Breonna Taylor. Yeah, that's terrible, that was. And then she had to tell him the terrible thing that happened to him. He'd been not raided twice. And clearly he had just blocked the memory because of such terrible trauma. And they were both in tears and everything. And it was obviously a load of fucking bollocks, but you know what I mean? Give me your pause face, bitch.
Constitutional law. I really should have gone to law school, but the simple fact of the matter is that, yeah. So anyway, all right, I want to get right into this chat GPT. Yeah, so then Northeast Colorado cop block chimed in and said, isn't free speech part of natural law? Yes, it is. So life, liberty, and property are the 3 pillars of natural law written by John Locke. Liberty has the first 5 amendments in it, that you are born with the right to defend yourself, a gun. You're born with the right to speech. You're born with the right to assemble with other human beings. You are born with the right to be able to write press and report on what you see in the world.
Oh my God. Oh no, I got married. Wait there. I got married, I think, in 2002. How old would I have been in 2000? Yeah, I did. I got married in 2002. Didn't last long. I think I was divorced by 2004, 5, something like that. Hello, Keeper. How are you doing?
And you are born with the right to practice any religion you choose as long as it's not violence. So, natural law, the liberty part of it, includes your free speech, your right to travel, these things. So, yeah. V. Boyer is here. Greg is here. What is going on? Let's do a roll call real quick. Let's see who's in. Chevy! KT is here. What is going on? Chuck P is in the room. We do not stop, Greg. We do not stop. Inalienable rights, natural law. You got it. Nailed it right there. Is here. Chevy, the big dog, is in the house. What's going on? Jack Booth. Watch this together, and as we watch it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to show you the application of. I was a cop yesterday, so I'm still talking with my hands like this, like the cops do. They want to make sure that you know that they're talking with their hands out here. Their hands are. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody tap the like button. It's the thumbs up down there. It'll just take you 1 quick second. Hit the like button. Just hit it. Hit it. Sorry, this light is a little bit dim. Let me turn this bad chicken up a little bit.
Bad chicken.
There it is. Can you guys see me a little bit better now? Hopefully you guys can see me just a scooch better. Just a scooch better. All right, listen. The first couple minutes of this is a little draggy. The first couple minutes of this is a little slow.
At least he's kind of gave us some notice. Maybe I should just skip it forward a couple of minutes. Let's speed it up instead. I'm pretty sure we can learn everything we possibly need to from Chille at 1.5.
Lower than I want it to be. The goal doesn't happen in this video until about the 6th or 7th minute. Maybe a little less. I can't remember the exact timestamp, but I've gone over this video with a few people already. I've already gone through this tutorial privately with people. So I'm going to do the exact same thing for you right now. I'm going to teach you stuff that is going to be such a take.
I think I quit drinking in 2001. No, when I was younger than that, I quit drinking. I think I started again in 2002. Yeah. I'm allowed to. It's my culture.
Way for you. And I'm not teaching it. I'm just showing you how to use it. He shows you one thing, and then there's other stuff that I've learned from people in this audience now. Thank you for your help, brother. That I'm going to teach you even further than this video. You're going to love this. If you ever have to correspond with the government, or even if you have to do a business...
He talked about teaching kids before. He was going to bring a board game out or something, wasn't it? Well, I think it was a board game. I know one of you can definitely correct me. Oh, spanner alert. Give us a second. JR or Junior? JR. Hi, JR. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Anyway, he was going to do a children's board game or something, and he wanted to basically reteach American history. He wanted to teach the Chille version of American history, and he wanted it for homeschoolers and whatnot. He thought it'd be a really good resource. So, hi Sally, hi Sue, how you doing?
You are going to have your life changed right now. This is absolutely incredible what I'm going to show you right now. It truly, truly is incredible. This is a total life changer.
Well, you know what? I need the camera on so you can see how incredible I at least think it is. Hi. Yeah, let's carry on.
Game changer. Previously, I was using ChatGPT as Google. You know, who was on the Supreme Court during the Dred Scott ruling? And then they list them, and then I say, were any of these people associated with white supremacy? And then I get their names. And so then the research begins as though you're using it for Google. But it works so much better than Google when you actually learn how to do what is called prompt engineering. So this is from Traverse AI right here. 2.76 thousand subscribers. What a shame. I mean, what a pity that so many people are not taking advantage of what I'm going to teach you here. And this particular AI, if you read along the bottom here, AI is going to replace lawyers. What did I tell you? I'm going to teach you stuff to, actually, he's going to teach you. I'm just going to show you some additional stuff here. AI is going to replace lawyers who cannot effectively use AI. ChatGPT is a powerful tool, but it is superficial unless you develop the correct prompt sequence to get the best answers. Think of prompt engineering as learning to speak. Your AI-enabled device. We will continue to level you up so that you increase your abilities as a lawyer or other professional by tenfold. Make sure to share and subscribe, which I have done. I hit the like button. Make sure we appreciate your support. Join our free community. And then I think this is a link to forums or Discord or whatever it's going to be. And then OpenAI Whisper Technology. You're going to need this later. And then here's if you don't know how to get to ChatGPT, I'm going to drop this in the comments right now. So you guys, you can follow along with me as I do this.
So he's using somebody else's video to teach people how to use ChatGPT. That's how it looks to me. Fair enough, yeah, I was looking for my glasses, so I might have missed a bit.
We're going to learn some stuff today, people. You're going to learn. This is a total game changer. If you can't stand the state, and you can't stand the pigs, and you can't stand that you can't get your phone back or your gun or your umbrella or your flashlight, I'm going to show you here and now how to file your own demand for return of property. Okay, so here it is. Let's get into this. This is a 16-minute video right here. And just remember, the first few minutes are going to drag. So I may pop in and talk a little bit just so it's not so dang boring. All right, today.
I don't understand why he thinks that this is okay. Nobody's allowed to use any of his videos. I mean, we do, but nobody's allowed to, according to him. It's thieving. As far as he's concerned, it's absolute theft. And yet he keeps on doing this now. Keeps on showing other people's videos. So he is going to teach you how to use ChatGPT by using somebody else's video about how to use ChatGPT. Okay.
Do three things. We're going to instruct you on building a step-by-step ChatGPT prompt that's going to sequence and it's going to trigger ChatGPT to do more than just answer a question. This prompt sequence will turn your ChatGPT into an interactive assistant. The sequence I will show you today can be applied across a whole variety of different tasks. The principles of this particular sequence are important because you're going to do a number of things I'm going to help you with.
Hi, Global Mum. How are you?
To build a prompt. They call it prompt engineering. It is the skill that you will need in order to survive. Prompt engineering. I'm going to play that again. If you don't know what's going on, you have got...
We actually don't need you to play it again. We listen normally the first time.
If you were called dumb, GPT is a human being. It's a person who's a constitutional law scholar, a mathematician, an English literature major. It is someone who can take all of your random thoughts and put them into a cohesive, clear way to understand how to send off...
Have you not seen any videos about that lawyer who got into shit for using ChatGPT? For writing a motion or whatever, and it included loads of complete fabricated fucking cases for case law, completely made up. He got into quite a lot of trouble for it, I think. Also, when I've used it, it ain't too clever, is it? Before 2021 or something. I swear to God, yeah. Just to test sort of things. I did write me a script on Colin Pitchfork, and it started writing this amazing, glowing that thing about fucking what an amazing person Colin Pitchfork was. Colin Pitchfork was a murderer in Leicestershire who murdered 2 teenage girls and was the first case ever basically solved using DNA. But yeah, glowing reviews on him. Such a good bloke.
Communication. I did it with Teespring today. I used this exact same sequence earlier today with Teespring. Yeah, let's go ahead and I've already entered this and sequenced it out. But here's the prompt. I want you to pretend you are an attorney representing Ron, my client, in a company named My Client Co. You are negotiating the termination of services with adverse company. and you're dealing with corporations, adverse company corporations attorney. His name is Mike, adverse counsel.
In all fairness, I think most of us have, Kevin. Hi, by the way, thanks for being here.
I will provide you with a draft response to the latest emails received by Mike. And here's the key. Before proceeding, I want you to ask me to upload Mike's latest email for context. After that, ask me to upload a draft response. I then want you to provide a revised response that stresses that this is the final offer, improves the tone of the conversation as courteous and professional, and expresses confidence in our legal position. And now I'm going to ask my assistant, do you understand my instructions? Okay, so what does that mean? I'm going to play it again. I want you to listen to his words, and then I'm going to explain it to you. I'm actually going to show it to you. Improves the tone of the conversation as courteous and professional. I want you to pretend you're an attorney representing Ron, my client, and a company called My Client Company. Then want you to provide a revised response that stresses that this is the final offer, improves the tone of the conversation as courteous and professional, and expresses confidence in our legal position. Okay, so who struggles with that? Who struggles with that? I do. You offend me, you take me on, and all of a sudden I'm writing you a letter saying, if you don't do what I want, I'm going to sue your ass in 2 seconds flat. What this does is it makes it so you say, I want to be courteous but firm and assertive. At the same time, that let them know that I value their relationship. And I'll show you the example that I did with Teespring today. I kept the chat so you guys can see it, how I altered my letter from the hard charger that I am to a more acceptable response. And by the way, they accepted the response and they put it back. So I'm going to let this play, and then I'm going to show you a pure example of real.
That's it then. That's it. Chille's had a win. He's had one win out of all of them. That's it. He has mastered ChatGPT.
Really using what this man has taught. And now I'm going to ask my assistant, do you understand my instructions? ChatGPT says, yes, I understand your instructions. For me to help revise the response appropriately, I would need the necessary context. Could you please upload the latest email from Mike, adverse counsel? Afterwards, please upload your draft response. With these, I will be able to provide you with a revised response that maintains a final stance and builds a courteous and professional tone and expresses confidence in our legal position. Wow. All right, let's break that down. This is prompt engineering, my friends, and this is where you need to build your skill sets. Let's take a look at this and break it down. So note, I am telling AI who I am or who you want it to be. Either way, you could say, you can use first person, or you could say, I want you to pretend you are an attorney. Okay, I want you to pretend you are an attorney. And then you're going to tell AI who you're speaking with. If this is going to be a communication, you're going to be speaking with Mike, adverse counsel. Mike is Adverse Company Corp's attorney. The third thing you need to do in order to do the correct prompt and to get really deep into prompt engineering, what you're going to need to be able to do is provide context. Context is critical. Prompt engineering requires you to think about all the information you would have to provide to your assistant in order for your assistant to do the job. We had a prior video, which you can go back and check out, that was about the essential skills that you need in order to succeed at AI. And one of those skills was to be able to delegate. Delegation is a skill that most people struggle with. And understandably, you always want to just do it yourself. Only you can do it, all that nonsense. But in the AI age...
Apparently he's a hard charger, Citizen9. Hi, by the way, how are you? Well, I don't know, hard charger at what? Hard charger at having tantrums and writing fucking cease and desist emails or comments in comment sections or something like that. He's a very, very scary hard charger.
Use these assistants, you're going to need to learn the language of delegation. Part of that language is to provide context. Context I provided in my prompt is you're negotiating the termination of services. I want you to ask me to upload Mike's latest email.
Hi, Douglas.
For context. So the context is going to be the latest email. It could be prior contract language. It could be any sort of content that you're uploading as context. Okay, the fourth thing is to provide instructions. What do you want your assistant to do? I want you to ask me to upload Mike's latest email for context. After that, sequence, ask me to upload a draft response. Sequence, I then want you to provide a revised response that meets
Hi, Sean.
these criteria. So now you're not lost. I promise you, you're not lost. You may think that right now I'm getting all this information. I'm not going to be able to do this, so I'm going to tune out right now. No. Remember, I said the beginning of this is a little, wonky. And then about 5 or 6 minutes in, which we're coming up on it, I
genuinely tuned out about 5 seconds after Chille started talking. But hey, the chat's fun.
Really show you all this stuff he's saying right now. I want you to see it. But we really could have kind of skipped it, but I want you to understand the importance of learning prompt engineering, how to prompt it. I'm gonna ask you to request the draft of the email I've already written. And so you're not lost. Trust me, I know right now you're probably thinking to yourself, oh man, what's he talking about? I don't know what he's saying. Trust me, stay with me. I'm going to show you an application, how it works on ChatGPT. You'll never need my help again when it comes to filing certain filings. Let's go back into...
Just trust me, bro. Simple as that, isn't it?
ChatGPT and see how AI processed. So you see this? I'm gonna highlight this right here. Provide context. Provide context, instruct, right there. So you tell ChatGPT what you're doing. You're negotiating the termination of services. I want you to upload Mike's latest email for context. That's it. There's nothing complicated about it. And then you're going to instruct ChatGPT. I want you to ask me to upload Mike's latest email. After that, ask me to upload a draft response. I then want you to provide a revised response that stresses that this is my final offer, improves the tone to be courteous and professional, which I have got a real sensitivity chip missing when people challenge me, and expresses confidence in our legal position. You see, I've given it the context, and now I'm instructing response that meets these criteria. Now next he's going to apply it, and then you and I are going to apply it in your ChatGPT. And
I'm going to watch something more fun. We're coming back to this show because we're learning, but I'm just giving it a minute. Speaking of like, you know, Chille doing fucking legal papers and shit.
So in case you hadn't heard, 6 days ago, Chille finally sent me the cease and desist letter regarding AI Chille, basically ordering me to not only take down, but destroy the little guy completely in 7 days' time.
Say what?
After a lot of thought and a lot of soul.
This is potentially a very, very sad moment, by the way, and I have no idea if it's for real or not, but therefore I would like to have a drink to toast AI Chille, just in case he is really going somewhere. We'll have to see.
Searching, I have decided to comply
Hi, Puffy Mummy, how you doing?
with the request.
You can't be serious.
What am I supposed to do? I mean, this is definitely a 100% legal demand. I mean, I really don't want my ass sued to oblivion.
Well, I guess I understand.
But hey, we still have a little time left. We could do one more video for old time's sake. I have to get rid of all the videos tomorrow anyways, right? One last hurrah? What do you say?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so what's a really great final question we can ask ChatGPT?
Hi, Mr. Fox, I didn't see you there. Hi, how you doing?
Oh, I got one. This is great. Here we go. How would you classify someone who wishes bone cancer on someone's children?
I love him so much. I really do.
I guess a little background in case you're wondering why this question might be relevant. Let's go to the videotape.
I hope you burn in hell. I hope you burn in hell, and I hope your kids get bone cancer. I think you're horrible. You're horrible people. You're just disgusting. There's no other way to see it. You know, you're bad people.
And so, for the final time, take it away, AI Chille.
Wishing harm, especially a serious medical condition like bone cancer, upon someone's children is an act of extreme cruelty and malice. This behavior demonstrates a lack of empathy, compassion, and ethical consideration for the well-being of others. Psychologically, it could be considered a form of aggression, hatred, or a manifestation of deeply negative emotion. While I am not a mental health professional, such a behavior might be indicative of severe emotional or psychological issues, including anger, resentment, or a desire for revenge. It's important to note that
Hi, Walter, how are you doing?
such thoughts and wishes are not healthy and could be a sign of the person struggling with their own emotional well-being. If you encounter someone expressing such harmful wishes, it is important to prioritize the safety and well-being of those affected and to consider reporting the behavior to relevant authorities, particularly if there are concerns about potential harm. If you or someone you know is struggling with such thoughts, seeking professional help from mental health experts is highly recommended.
Well, that certainly is food for thought. It really makes you think about the mental state of a person like that, doesn't it? Like, just how desperately does that person need intense, prolonged therapy? As you guys know, I always encourage Chille to seek psychiatric help.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yeah, awkward.
Well, let's not drag this
AI Chille is literally the cutest Chille has ever been. I mean, that's even cuter than the day Chille was born. And newborn babies are cute. They're ugly, but they're cute.
out. It's been great working with you. Thanks for creating me and all that. Sorry it has to end like this.
I know. People really liked you. They kept asking me when you were coming back. It's so sad that this will absolutely be the last.
It's at this point we should have a drink at the hopefully not the demise of AI Chille. Cheers.
Video with you, and every trace of you will be erased from the internet forevers and evers. But what can I do? I mean, Chille really has me over a barrel. What was I thinking? Tangling with a constitutional law scholar. I must have been crazy to think I could square off with one of the greatest legal minds of all time. I mean, so what that he doesn't have any credentials whatsoever? I have absolutely no option but to acquiesce to Chille's demands. I know you all are disappointed in me for giving in to the pressure, but it's for the best. So there it is. You win, Chille. I 100% guarantee I will take down all the AI Chille videos by the deadline and destroy any trace he ever existed. Please don't wish bone cancer on my family.
I just wanted to help inform all the nice people out there. Goodbye, everybody. It has been my honor to serve you.
It's so sad. I will assume that you're all already subscribed to him, because if you're not, then what the fuck is wrong with you? But that was awesome. Turn, bitch, turn. On the plus side. Yeah, they're still all there. Jolly good. Virtual Chille is way better than real Chille. I agree. Let's watch this, then we'll go back to this.
Dick Bag Patrol in color.
Not content with foisting his perverted view of the law onto humans, Chille de Castro has taken the extraordinary step of trying to feed his idiotic nonsense to AI as well. Recently, Chille has been trying to utilize ChatGPT in his lunatic crusade, only to find the AI tool thinks he's just as...
God, I always forget to do this. Sorry. That's better. Well, it will be. There we go.
Moronic as the rest of us do. It's quite funny to watch Chille get progressively angrier at the application, as it explains to him just how wrong he is about...
Don't tell me that. I have to understand that cops have a hard job. Don't stick up for the police state or I'll leave. Can you imagine? The AI is really bothered. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. It's fucking AI. What the fuck? Cops are scum. Don't tell me that I have to understand. I'm a human being and I see how cops beat and cheat and rape and charge and persecute and kill human beings. Cops are scum. I'll talk to you, but don't stick up for cops and tell me that I have to understand how they have a tough job. Say that nonsense for people who will hear it. I don't like cops. Ah, hi, the Mexican Bob. How you doing? Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. I actually thought it was two. I could only remember one properly, so I just said one. Exactly. I knew that one had definitely got into trouble for it. But hey, we're going to go back to being taught all about how to use ChatGPT in a minute.
Everything. I'm surprised he didn't call it a dunce cap. In that spirit, I decided to ask ChatGPT some sensible questions, like exactly what should be done about Chille, or at least about someone exhibiting his behavior. The first question I asked...
I think that probably is the reason, Lemon Tart. I think you nailed that one.
...was this: what should be done about someone who habitually live streams while driving? And to make it more interesting, I created an AI Chille to read the answers. I figured Chille thinks he's the smartest guy in
Hi, Timo. How you doing?
the world and loves hearing his own fucking voice, so maybe he'll actually listen to himself. So, take it away, AI Chille.
Habitually live streaming while driving is a dangerous behavior that poses risks to the driver, passengers, and other road users. If you become aware of someone engaging in such behavior, there are a few actions you can take. 1. Encourage responsible behavior. If you have a personal connection with the individual, talk to them about the dangers of live streaming while driving. Help them understand the potential consequences and encourage them to prioritize safety.
Well, I don't have a personal connection to Chille, thank Christ, and he definitely does not grasp the idea of consequences. So again, I just hope he pays attention to the advice he gives himself here.
2. Report the behavior. If you witness someone live streaming while driving or have evidence of such behavior, you can report it to the...
Logan, I never even thought of that. That could be it. That actually really could be it. That's going to be the big defence then. That, potentially anyway, that Chille's not been helping. It was ChatGPT. I actually think you could be onto something.
Appropriate authorities. Contact your local law enforcement agency and provide them with any relevant details, such as the license plate number, time, date, and location of the incidents. They can investigate the matter and take appropriate action.
Done and done. I've reported you, and I will continue to report you until appropriate action is taken.
3. Raise awareness. Share information about the dangers of live streaming while driving on social media or in your community. Use facts.
Not got the brain cells to be sneaky about it, really, has it? Do you know what though? That's why the whole governor thing's always done my head in. That months ago now, he said he'd decided what state he was going to run for governor for, and he still hasn't told us. I find that strange. I find that means he's lying. He hasn't decided. And that he knows that he can't run for governor, but he's stringing all his idiots along, ain't he? The gimps. So, the Chille Gimp crew.
Statistics and personal stories to highlight the risks involved. By educating others, you can help create a safer driving culture and discourage such.
It really could. I reckon it'd work as well. Which sucks, because we know the truth, but I think it could work. AI is clearly going to, I mean, it already has done. It's going to play a part in the legal world. I don't know. Anyway, and people are going to have to be on the lookout for it, aren't they? And it'll be such an easy thing to blame things on. I was watching, I'm never up like that late anymore, so I didn't watch it live, but I watched Merv this morning, and him reading through the latest thing from Floyd Wallace and the emails and whatnot, and it's so Chille. It's just so obvious that it's Chille, the things that he says and whatnot, and it's so petty. He's such a child. I mean, anyway.
Behavior.
Again, done and done. Thanks for helping to
No, exactly. That's what I thought. Delete lols. He's got no chance, and he knows that, but his gimps don't know it, so he's going to string them along for as long as possible.
spread the word about how awful your driving is and what an absolute menace you represent to other motorists, Chille. And again, I will definitely keep spreading the word about what you're doing to anyone who will listen.
4. Support legislation and
Thanks, Logan. I only put it on because I'm cold.
enforcement. Advocate for stricter laws and regulations regarding cell phone use while driving, including live streaming. Engage with local lawmakers, attend community meetings, or join advocacy groups that focus on road safety. Encourage authorities to enforce existing laws and penalties effectively.
Imagine that, Chille. You could spend your time advocating for safer roadways instead of whatever it is you think you're doing now, which, I'm here to tell you, is basically just being a useless, unhinged asshole. Turn all that supposed passion burning in your belly into something positive instead of something selfish and ugly.
5. Set an example. Practice responsible driving habits yourself. Avoid distractions like cell phone use while driving and promote safe behaviors among your friends, family, and colleagues. By demonstrating responsible behavior, you can influence others to do the same.
Isn't this the irony of all ironies, hearing Chille's voice say this, when in reality, just yesterday, he was live streaming while driving down Hollywood streets and freeways and said this.
When you drive in Los Angeles, it's pretty easy to drive with one hand and your feet, but you've got to make sure you stay focused on the road. You got to stay focused on the road. Oh, you guys got to learn how to drive. Come on, learn how to drive.
I'm waiting to see if it's, because I've seen this before, but I can't remember it all properly. There was the one, though, where he said about driving whilst distracted, or this, that, and the other. At least they'll die. And, yes, it could cause death, but at least they die free. That blew my fucking mind.
What are you doing? What are you doing? So, it's LA. You're always going to have people that drive a certain way.
When I heard that, I almost punched a hole in my fucking wall. What an asshole. Anyway, on to our closing paragraph.
Remember, it's crucial to prioritize safety on the roads and take proactive measures to address dangerous behaviors like live streaming while driving.
Which is exactly why I made this video. I sincerely hope you listen to yourself, Chille, because it's all very good advice. Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
Here's the most important thing to remember. Don't be a dickbag distracted driver like me.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Sorry, Logan, I have no idea what that means in normal rest of the world temperatures. You're going to have to convert it to Celsius for me. Ain't got a clue. Oh, absolutely, Citizen 9. That basically goes without saying. But we all know that. Shit, I didn't mean to do that right there. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Right, back to the Chille
And my chat GPT. So let's go back into ChatGPT and see how AI processed the who you want it to be, who you want to be speaking with, what context needs to be considered, and what are the instructions. These are the prompt engineering skills that you need for this particular prompt strategy. All right, so it understands my instructions and it asks me to upload Mike Adverse Counsel's prior email. I simply cut and paste this out of the email, and this is, of course, this is what Mike wrote to him. This is what someone wrote to him. Hello, thank you for, at this point, do you have the authority to negotiate this matter? It doesn't matter what he wrote because ChatGPT is going to read it and learn it, and it will know it better than you because you're talking to a scholar to levels that are artificial.
100%, Timo, 100%.
Upload Mike Adverse Counsel's prior email. I simply cut and paste this out of the email, and this is, of course, all pretend content. And so it provides all this background context. The key here is AI is going to consider all of this when it drafts your response. Now, I uploaded that.
Could we go on ChatGPT and ask it, do you have a case, basically, if somebody imitates your voice for an AI thing? I don't know how to word it, but you know what I mean? Because, I mean, there's somebody that, I've read about it, I've not seen it, I've read about it. I wanted a David Attenborough text-to-speech voice, and I didn't find one for free, and I don't spend money unless I really have to. And I saw something, I read something about how somebody does that. I think he posts, he does videos of tweets, reading tweets, but in David Attenborough's voice, which is just awesome. And I would have imagined that David Attenborough couldn't sue for that. What about people that do impersonations? Some people are amazing at that. What about all the people, yeah, that have done impersonations of Donald Trump? Perfect fucking example. Sorry, I just got excited then because I actually got a decent thought for a change. I call it decent. It's probably mediocre at best, but you know what I mean? Anyway, all of the people, celebrities, non-celebrities, the YouTubers, the YouTube watchers, all of them have done Donald Trump impressions. Can Donald Trump sue them all then? Sorry, I'm going back to the Dick Bag Patrol thing. I feel very confident that that's not the end of Chille AI because the videos are still up and you could just hear the sarcasm in his voice, but I'm now eagerly awaiting the next video. But in Chille's head, Chille thinks that he can, sue somebody for being mean to him. And you can sue him for revealing he could sue you, sorry, for revealing his criminal record, which, by the way, anybody that was here last week, he, again, reiterated that he's got no criminal record, other than using somebody else's ID. And then he went, oh yeah, no, some theft when I was 18. As well as all the driving offences, as well as the GHB. Fuck me, man. So full of shit. David Attenborough's from Leicester, by the way. Another claim to fame. See, Leicester's great. Oh, do you know what I've been watching today, which is nothing to do with Leicester whatsoever? On the Disney app, there's a thing called Welcome to Wrexham. Ryan Reynolds and Rob something or another, I can't remember what his last name is. I don't recognise him at all. They bought a little Welsh team called Wrexham. It's not that little. But it was in the lowest professional football team league. And I've been watching that. I've been proper hooked. I'm basically, I haven't watched football for a long time. I watched the World Cup and I watched the Euros. But big Leicester supporter and Celtic supporter growing up. So still am. Big England supporter, obviously. Scotland when the needs arise. Yeah, I like Wrexham now as well because I like Ryan Reynolds. Just thought I'd share that bit of information with you all.
And so then it continued the stepwise functions of my assistant by saying, thank you for providing the email from Mike. Now please upload your draft response for me to revise as per your instructions. So this is where we have to do a little bit of work again. And this is, well, what do you want the AI to say? And so let's go ahead and take a look at
Walter, I don't know if you saw it. You probably saw it on somebody else's channel, but last week where he was talking about that bird, that Josie the Outlaw, and I'll follow that woman into war and whatnot. Shane uploaded a fucking YouTube video in about a decade. But, oh fuck, I had a point and I can't remember what it is. Shit. Wait there, give me a second. I've literally just forgotten what I was going to say. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I've just remembered. So, in the video that he watched, you know, she's doing different locations and the camera's sometimes zooming in or it's zooming out, whatever. And he was there, oh, what you should have done, honey, is done this, that, and the other. And, you know, just, you know, Hollywood, you know what I mean? Just Hollywood. Just giving you some tips.
The instructions that I'm providing about what I want this
Arrogant as a motherfucker.
draft response to convey. Now, the first thing is, this doesn't have to be pretty. The whole point of this is that it's supposed to be saving time. So it doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be smart. You don't have to be a good writer. You don't write a draft of what you want to say. You give ChatGPT the plot points that you want to say in the letter. You tell ChatGPT the tone of the letter and that this is my final offer. And then ChatGPT will write your letter. Me personally, I'm still stuck in the old school way of thinking where I tell it, let me upload my draft and then you can prove it. I'm going to get better at it as time goes on. But for now...
It's supposed to be the other way around, yeah? You're supposed to ask ChatGPT. Sorry, our fucking phone keeps falling. Wow, no way. You're supposed to ask ChatGPT, as far as I know anyway, you ask ChatGPT to rustle you up something together, yeah? And then you proofread that and you check the facts. It's quite simple. And it even says that. ChatGPT says that. It says, you know, it could be fucking wrong. Don't trust it, basically. Just, yeah, you should have an outline before you write it. You should have at least a fucking gist, shouldn't you? Not just make it up like Chille does.
Now, let him finish, because this is super important. I gotta get better at this myself. You need to spell check. You don't need the correct grammar. It's quick and dirty. AI will know what you mean and correct everything. Since we're trying to save...
Oh, exactly. That's why I still haven't done my Colin Pitchfork video. And I certainly weren't ever going to use the script that fucking ChatGPT did for me. It was fun trying. It was fun fucking asking it to do a script for me and seeing it. But I know that much stuff about it that I could just see straight away that a shitload of it, almost all of it, was wrong. Terribly wrong as well. Massively wrong. And like other people might have just heard him because... the name, sorry, because he's recently fucking got parole again. And just believed it and just believed ChatGPT. And then they could have put a YouTube video out there that's just absolutely 100% factually incorrect in all ways. So, yeah, don't fucking... AI's great, but don't mean you can fucking trust it. It's AI for fuck's sake. Ain't nobody ever watched Terminator.
It doesn't make sense to spend too much time making this perfect. So what I did here is I just created bullet points of the different things that I wanted to convey in this response. So this is a lot easier than drafting the response. I'm just saying boom, 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 boom. Here are some things that I want to include.
Hey, Logan's seen King's Speech before. You have to watch the King's Speech. It's awesome. When he swears, it's dead funny anyway. That's what Human was on about. Because he's the king, raised as a prince and all this, that and the other. So he doesn't swear in public or anything like that. And he says, what does he say? He says shit. And that's it. And when the bloke says, oh, what about the F word? And he says, fornicate? No, the one. Fuck, shit, tits, wanker. It's well funny. And then swearing out the window as well. Is it swearing out the window? No, it's not. So no, it's not. It's vows out the window. Arse, tits, that's the one. It's quite funny. I'd love to have had the Queen swear, you know. I think that'd have been hilarious. Are we better educated? I have no idea. He did have a really bad stutter. Yeah, the Queen's dad, he had a really bad speech impediment, and he wasn't supposed to be king either, his brother was, and then his brother... You Americans' faults, by the way. His brother decided to give it up, and... all for love. So, yeah. Oh, bless.
Response.
There you go, that's an almost factually correct history lesson.
I want the AI to know that I already spoke with my client. We want to express appreciation for the continued conversation. We want to have AI recall that there was some prior negotiations with these numbers. We want to express that...
He married a twice divorced... sorry, my phone really just keeps falling. He married a twice divorced American. I swear to God, yeah, the impression I get from things I've seen, it's like they were more bothered about her being American than they were about her being fucking divorced twice. It's kind of funny. I'm glad things have changed. I'm glad, like, for example, Prince William, he's going to be king one day, and he was allowed to marry a commoner. And even Prince Harry was allowed to, but he'd been allowed to do whatever anyways. But, you know, I know she's all like a famous actress and shit, but she ain't that fucking famous. I've never heard of her. Hi, William. How you doing? It is a great film. I really like it. I do. I actually really like Colin Firth. He's He's very well spoken. So I used to call Mark the sarcastic law student. I used to say he's basically the Colin Firth to my commoners fucking Mark. Hi, Kovar, how are you? I hope you're okay. That is a royal thing. Yeah. Well, see, I think Mark the sarcastic law student might be sort of part royal or something because he's posh as fuck. And do you know what else is weird? He says he's practically Welsh, like he was born in Wales or something. What the fuck? Make that make sense. How is it, yeah? He's born in Wales, you fucking sound like that. Ain't having it. I think he's lying. Yes, Mark, I said it. Not really, I don't think you're lying. I think you're great.
We're willing to make this new offer of 15%. We hope that it's approved by the client. And then here is something that's key. If not, we will need to shut down services on June 20th. We believe that the contract terms allow us to do so. However, we respect your position to the contrary. Again, we're not looking for a fight here, right? Then we want to stress that they've been on notice since March, and so they've had plenty of time to transition to a new vendor. They don't have any hardship.
This is boring as fuck, ain't it? I know he said, like, for the first couple of minutes or something, it'd be slow, but fucking hell, man, they're slow and then they're just lame. Although, I'm preferring it to that fucking shit that I tried to watch last night where he's dressed up as a copper. I can entertain that shit, man. It's fucking pathetic. Oh, I don't give a shit what Cody says either. Cody can kiss my ass. I don't care who likes Mark or who don't like Mark. I like Mark and that's it. Honestly, yeah, all of y'all, you're just better off just being yourselves. People like you, they don't like you, that's absolutely fine. We can, you know what I mean? That's how life is. We do like, we don't like, whatever. We ain't got to be all this fucking kumbaya, fucking hold hands, fucking big circle community sort of thing. We've got differences, everybody has. I just sort of think, I'm staying out of the fucking drama, fuck it all. They all need the fucking heads banging together, and I'm going to be the community of me, and you lot when I'm lucky enough that you join me. It's not a lifetime commitment or anything, no. You can come and go as you please, I promise.
Unless you override it to be professional and appropriate, and we've instructed it to be professional and appropriate, can put in this really great language which really sets the tone, puts the reader at ease, doesn't pick unnecessary fights. Right. As to your first point, rest assured that I'm fully authorized to represent my client.
It really was, Kovar. It was beyond cringe. I couldn't cope with it. Yeah, it's just, I really couldn't. I didn't get through that long for it. I didn't get very far into it either. It was just way too bad.
In this negotiation, my capacity to negotiate does not necessitate licensing in Michigan, and of course, license in Michigan. If, however, litigation becomes necessary, we'll engage local counsel. So I actually changed the state in this particular example. Turning to the subject of revenue share, we note your proposition of a 35% share. After careful consideration, we are prepared to increase our initial offer to 15%. And this will be on a new month-to-month contract. This marks our final...
Spitfire is a fucking badass, by the way. So if he's got an obsession with Spitfire fighter planes, then who can blame him? Spitfires are amazing. They're really fucking noisy and well loud. I saw one at Duxford. And then Rolls-Royce, they've got a Spitfire engine. Is that what you call it? Engine, yeah. When they do open days, they'll get that out and let you listen. It's very fucking loud. Because Rolls-Royce is in Derby, innit? It's where my husband's family live. So, yeah, we went there. Spitfires are fucking awesome. If I ever was to hear, right, any Brit that was like my age and more sort of thing. Actually, any Brit, full stop. It was to say Spitfires ain't fucking awesome. Just deserves to be thrown into the tower. Simples.
This is important. I told ChatGPT to be firm, and one of my bullet points was this is going to be our final offer. At least the import of my bullet points was that it was final offer, and so it knew to make this our final offer. All right, but again,
I don't know, and I can't remember, Timo. It was just very, very loud.
We'd like to find an amicable resolution to this matter. We hope to see this proposal approved by your board in the event the proposal is not accepted, and all these dates are...
I don't know that much about Spitfires. I just know that they were really good. Hi, Dr. Who Design, how you doing? It does sound like Chille, don't it? I was thinking that as well, but it's because I've done the fucking voice change and it's affected the whole video. In my defence, yeah, the title of Chille's video said he is going to teach us how to use ChatGPT. And then he goes and uses somebody else's video. It's disgusting.
Out of that context that we provided. We maintain our position that the original contract has concluded and we are within our rights to discontinue services. Wow, perfect. Please note that Adverse Company Corp has been provided ample notice and has been in a position to secure an alternative vendor for several months now. Continuation of services up till now has been a courtesy. Wow, perfection. I welcome a call to further discuss these matters. We are hopeful litigation can be avoided. Thank you for your time and consideration. So you can see this really nailed it. You do have to review and potentially edit this. This one happens to be perfect, but you need to review it and make sure you get it right. Now, I didn't mention this at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to give you another power tip. If you want to change the email in any way, you can instruct your assistant, ChatGPT, to do so. You can say, let's just go to my tool here,
What
which
I don't understand yet is that Chille's that fucking massively intelligent and has learned everything you could possibly know since so wrongfully getting his door knocked off and a SWAT team and all that bullshit. Why does he even need ChatGPT to do it for him? He should know how to do it. He should be a dab hand at it. He's better than a lawyer. We can all remember when he was going to take the fucking bar exam in California until it turned out that he couldn't, because surely he always knew that he couldn't. That's the last lie, weren't it, that he was stringing his audience along with. Now it's the I'm going to run for governor one day. It's all a load of bollocks. I sue cops for a living. Never win, but... Oh no, it's Chille. That was big and ugh.
Okay, we're going to get into that in 1 second.
Oh, well.
But before we do that, I'm going to show you how to file.
I'm going to see if I can get any decent pause faces. See, look, that's fucking awesome. Oh, bollocks. Move. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it, Chille. Always appreciate your posing format. Very appreciated. Come on then, fool.
Your demand for body cam footage in the state of Ohio. And before I show you how to file your demand for the body cam footage in Ohio, and I actually just have it prompt right now so that we're going to go through it together, I'm going to show you a different prompt that I did earlier.
Thank you, Cobra. I'm not overly keen on it, but I suppose considering I'm basically a reaction channel, it's best to maybe see my reaction. So, yeah. But thank you.
Today, when I had a correspondence, I'm back to that cop thing. The cops all talk like that. I've been a cop for the last 2 days in a costume. So,
that shit took you 2 days? What? Is that what you just said?
I'm back to that cop thing. The cops all talk like that. I've been a cop for the last 2 days in a costume. So,
oh, bless. He thinks that he did a good job. Because cops are all like that. Innit? That's just crackers. I need a wee. I'm back in a minute.
So, right now, though, let's take a look at my firm response. My firm response to Teespring. At the same time, remember that I need Teespring because that's where, you guys know, I don't like to ship t-shirts. I don't like I don't, you guys want me to spend my time teaching you how to do your own stuff and being a freedom fighter? Or do you want me to spend my time shipping t-shirts and pamphlets? So I have people who do those things for me, and Teespring is one of my partners. Teespring, what they did, just so you guys know for a little context, they took down my digital trifold, my print at home trifold off of the Teespring site and told me that I couldn't put it up, and that there was some sort of problem with it. And so they said, any violation of our terms or services, then, we have the right to refuse service to anybody. So I went and read their terms of services and their user agreement, and I am not in violation of their user agreement. So this is the first example I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you how to write your letter for your body cam footage in the state of Ohio. So this is really cool because I am a hard-charging, hardcore mofo that when you challenge me, if I'm too offended, I'll sue you. If you have wronged me, if you have slighted me where it costs me money or it damages me, then I'll sue you. Like I'm about to sue somebody right now. I sent the letter to.
Oh, is that going to be Dickbag? I shouldn't interrupt him so much.
Change the behavior. They didn't. I'm about to sue them, like within the next few days.
Who?
So, it is what it is. But let me show you guys this first, and then we're going to get into how to file your body cam footage.
Please put a 69 in the chat if you think it's Dickbag, and please put a 69 in the chat if you think whoever it is, Chille's not going to win.
Here it is right here. So now let's take a look at this using the exact same model that I just showed you a moment ago, where he teaches me how to prompt. So I start with ChatGPT and I say, you are responding to a letter from Teespring, a company out of San Francisco. Your name is Jose De Castro and you own a company called Ethics SCS LLC. Teespring has taken down your product from their online...
Chille owns a company called Ethics something. Is that what he just said? It really sounded like that's what he just said. Excuse me. You responding to a letter from Teespring, company about yeah. Wow. He owns a company with the word ethics in it. That's actually quite mind-blowing. Wow. We all have to just... Sorry, I've got to focus on that for a minute. Wow.
out of San Francisco. Your name is Jose De Castro, and you own a company called Ethics SCS LLC. Teespring has taken down your product from their online store. You read their terms of service, and you are not violating their terms of service. Teespring taking down your product is frustrating and costing you financially.
Wait a minute.
I would like you to write.
What? Yeah, I'll do it in a bit or tomorrow. It's fun.
Response as to why your product should. You see how I misspelled something right there? It doesn't matter. You don't have to be smart. You don't have to be sharp with your words. I would like you to write a response as to why your product should not be taken down. I want you to ask me to upload the response that has been drafted so far. Then I want you to fix it so the reply is abundantly firm. I will sue them. Period. 100%. However, I'd like for them to just put the product back up and stop bothering me. Do you understand? Are you ready for me to upload the draft?
What does LLC mean? That's a serious question. I have no idea. What are you doing? You didn't need to come in here anyway, did you? Oh. Anyway, yeah, I have no idea what LLC means. Apparently, William, they've reinstated it or something.
I have written so far. I understand. Now, what I always do, and he didn't necessarily teach you this in here, I always ask it, do you understand? Because if I've given it a bunch of prompts of things like this is a whole story here. And now I ask.
That doesn't sound very responsible. Limited liability. Like, that sounds weird to me. It's like, say you haven't got much liability for the company that you've got. Is that what that means? Again, I have no idea. Your mum will close it when she comes out. Just leave it. Oh, I don't know. It's not a non-profit road though, is it? Can you remember ages ago I was going on about starting a non-profit? Has he done that yet? I wonder what that one would be called. E-begging LLC. Luna, $200 LLC.
Do you understand and are you ready? This is a key thing that you got to do. And remember, you're talking to a person, you. I said you, I'm talking to an artificial intelligence, and I said you are. You're the guy. Remember what ChatGPT is. It's a
Oh, that's kind of interesting. So then if he fucks people over, they can't sue him personally. They can just sue the company, and he'll just close down the company, won't he? He'll declare it bankrupt or whatever. And so he gets away with scamming people. Ah, cool.
In every single area of any sort of industry across the world in multiple languages. This is why I'm so excited about you learning this. You are responding to a letter from
I swear it was you, Covart, that was one day talking about him starting... Somebody, I'm sure it was you, though. I could be wrong. Anyway, we were there one night and talking about him. All he needs to do now is start a fucking non-profit. And I swear to God, the next video I watched of him, he announced that he was going to start a non-profit. It's crackers. If someone gets hurt using the product produced shit by your business or is hurt on property owned by your company, an LLC can prevent a would-be plaintiff from going after your personal assets. That's awful.
Right. So I'm saying you are. Your name is my name. Your name is Jose
It might not be Kovar. Sorry, I can't remember properly, but somebody did it.
De Castro. And you own a company called Ethics. Now, if I could do it again, I would put it in bullet points, but I'm getting better at it. So now ChatGPT responds to me.
So do I, Kovar.
I understand your situation, and I'm ready to help you with a draft response to Teespring. Please go ahead and upload the draft you've written so far, and I'll work on making it firmer while still conveying your desire for a resolution without legal action.
It's genuinely the first time I've ever heard that company name. Ethics LLC, or whatever the fuck he said it's called. I've never heard that.
Have the draft, I will make the necessary adjustments to address your concerns and emphasize your position. So now, at this point, I need help. I don't want to blow up my relationship with Teespring. I don't want to blow up my relationship with Elliot or with Self or with Chevy or with Robert. I don't want to blow up my relationship with people because I'm such a hard charger. And you guys know as well as I do.
Oh, you fucking dickhead. Oh. So a chicken walked into a bar and the bartender asks, "What brings you in today, chicken?" The chicken says, "I just saw this place across the road and thought I'd come check it out." Excellent.
When you text somebody on two-dimensional text, it's often misconstrued. The actress that I hired in LA last week, I text her.
Yeah, I didn't pay that much attention to that, so thank you, Delete Lows. I had no idea.
And I said to her in the text message, "Hey, looking forward to shooting you tonight. You're my girl for this scene, and I'll see you later." And she replied to me, "I thought the role I was playing was pleading the Fifth Amendment in the car."
Oh.
To a cop. I read the text I wrote back and I said, hey, great. See you later. You're my girl tonight. Talk to you soon. In her mind, her role changed to I'm an actor in the film and she's my girlfriend in the film.
Check a feed.
Whoa. That's how quickly your words can go south when someone...
Did Chille just say he's got a girlfriend? Sorry, my daughter just nearly trapped the cat in the window.
Her fault.
It was her fault. It was the cat's fault. Oh, that's an awesome portrait, that is. He looks stoned. Oh, dear me.
I'm in the car to a cop. I read the text I wrote back and I said, hey, great. See you later. You're my girl tonight. Talk to you soon. In her mind, her role changed to I'm an actor in the film and she's my girlfriend in the film. Whoa. That's how quickly you're...
What? Wait there. What? I'm lost.
I said to her in the text message, hey, looking for...
Or with... what was I doing if I wasn't listening to him? I must have been reading what you put.
Self, or with Chevy, or with Robert. I don't want to blow up my relationship with people because I'm such a hard charger. And you guys know as well as I do, when you text somebody on two-dimensional text, it's often misconstrued. It's often misconstrued. The actress that I hired in LA last week, I text her and I said to her in the text message, hey, looking forward to shooting you tonight. You're my girl for this scene and I'll see you later. And she replied to me, I thought the role I was playing was pleading the Fifth Amendment in the car to a cop. I read the text I wrote back and I said, hey, great. See you later. You're my girl tonight. Talk to you soon. In her mind, her role changed to I'm an actor in the film and she's my girlfriend in the film. Whoa. That's how quickly your words can go south when someone else reading it doesn't understand your true intentions. I plan on shooting some content with you, paying you, and releasing you. You're not my girl. So now let's take a look at how ChatGPT...
Oh my God, can you imagine the massive sigh of relief that bird gave when she realised that's not what he meant? Oh.
Changes. Here's what I was going to write to Teespring. Teespring employee, we sell a trifold pamphlet that has Fifth Amendment on it, Supreme Court law, case law, and on-point cases from around the country. We've read your terms and services, and none of this is a violation of your terms of person. Yes, I agree that I will sue in the District Court of San Francisco. I would rather it didn't come to that. There's absolutely no reason this keeps happening. This keeps happening. The trifold, blah, 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 and I'm just going off here. You know what I mean? I don't need to be agreeable and likable to do business amicably and fair. All I should need to do is follow the policies and terms of service that are offered.
Oh, so that's why Teespring wanted to quit with him, because he's not likable or amicable. That's awesome.
And I go on and on and on. I really hope it doesn't come to that. However, I enjoy the process of suing. So I say I don't like bootlickers and copsuckers, and copsuckers don't like me. I don't care if cops don't like me. I care about truth, justice.
Maybe I should do a makeup stream one night, even though I'm crap at makeup. I could maybe teach him how to apply foundation a little bit better. I haven't got any on, by the way. That's why I look rough.
And transparency. Now, I had already seen the ChatGPT video. That's not asking too much. You're not getting complaints from my customers, right? So thank you. This response has been copied and filed in case litigation is necessary. So, I mean, if you just kind of scan over this letter, you can see I'm being, I'm being the natural, hard charger,
Exactly.
alpha male, fight me, I'll fight you back kind of person.
Exactly, Cova, exactly.
And on 2D dimensional texts, that doesn't always work out for you in the end. So,
Does he not know that the D in 2D and 3D and whatnot means that means dimension, doesn't it, or dimensional, whichever. So, dimensional text, dimensional text. Okay.
ChatGPT knows that I want to be firm, but I still want to keep the relationship. So now let's listen to how ChatGPT will change. Good to see you. I love Yahweh. Will change the way I wrote that, and it is dramatic. I'm talking. It is dramatic. Let me get to the right one here. Thank you for sharing your draft response, Jose. I understand your frustration and desire to resolve the issue without resorting to legal action. I'll work on revising your response to make it firmer and more assertive while maintaining...
He proper goes on like it is a person. The only thing I can maybe sort of say, not in his defence as such, but regarding the person thing, yeah? You know when Alexa does something I want her to do, I say, cheers, Alexa. Well, when she pisses me off, I say, shut the fuck up, Alexa. And when I've been on ChatGPT as well, when it's actually done something right, I've actually said thanks, because I'm nice like that. I'm polite. You know what I mean? So, but I do know that it's not an actual person typing back to me. This is probably the closest thing Chille's had to a friend in the last fucking decade.
Nationalism. Here's a revised version. Dear Teespring, I'm writing to express my deep concern and frustration regarding the repeated removal of our product listing in your online store. As the owner of Ethics SCS, I've carefully revised your terms and services and policies, and I must emphasize that our product, the trifold pamphlet featuring the Fifth Amendment Supreme Court landmark case law and on-point case law from around the country, does not in any way violate your terms or policies. While I am fully prepared to take this matter to the district court in San Francisco, I would prefer to resolve it amicably and avoid any legal proceedings.
If they're a private company, then like what somebody said in the chat earlier, they can fucking sell what they want and not sell what they want. Surely it's their fucking company. It's not like they're fucking persecuting you because of the colour of your skin or the language you speak or your faith or something like that. So what the fuck, mate? Make that make sense. What the fuck?
Has occurred multiple times, and it is difficult to see any reason for these repeated actions other than potential discrimination. I want to reiterate that our product adheres to your guidelines. It's not hate speech, does not contain nudity, and does not promote illegal activities in any manner. The trifold pamphlet is designed to empower individuals by educating them about their rights, particularly during encounters with law enforcement in the United States. You guys know I would never use the term law enforcement. However, that's the way people do business. I have to fit into the round little peg to go in the round little slot to fit into the little round apparatus. Okay? While Teespring is a private company, I believe it's crucial to avoid any semblance of discrimination or unfair targeting. Our product does not harm anyone, nor does it violate any rules. No complaints have been received from our customers regarding its content. I want to stress that I do not need
Violates a couple of fucking laws, don't it?
to be liked or agreed with to conduct business fairly and amicably. I'm committed to following the policies and terms and services provided by Teespring, and I'm doing so diligently. The purpose of the print-at-home pamphlet is to educate people about their rights, which is a fundamental aspect of transparency and justice. Should any company attempt to hinder us from providing people with the tools to understand their rights, and if my company continues to be unfairly targeted, it would leave me with no alternative to initiate legal action. I hope it doesn't come to that, as I generally prefer to find a resolution that benefits all parties. I have a track record of pursuing legal action when necessary, and I do not shy away from it. However, my primary goal here is to have my product listing restored and to ensure that it remains available without further interruptions. I kindly request that you reinstate my listing immediately, add a note to ensure its stability, and cease any further disruptions. I appreciate your attention to this matter.
Put that up. If I was on GPS, it'd be things like, take a left, you twat. No, I fucking said left, dickhead.
And I hope we can resolve it promptly and professionally. I believe in truth, justice, and transparency, and I hope we can align our actions with these principles moving forward. Sincerely, Jose M. DeCastro. This has been documented for references in case of future development of legal actions.
What does SCS stand for? Like Ethics, SCS, LLC?
Do you see what happened there? I went from this, I enjoy suing you, to, I really don't want to do legal action. I will, but I'd rather prefer to negotiate this out amicably. Okay, now, let's take it to another level. Let's say you got to get the body cam footage. Let's say you got to get that body cam footage. Let's take a look. Let me share this page with you. And I'm going to show you guys how to use ChatGPT. Oh, right on, man. Yeah,
I can't foot for that. So we're 46 minutes in, and apparently now he's going to teach us how to use ChatGPT.
Trifold is available on Teespring. It's also available on Delete Laws. Let me tell you guys something. You know, people from around the country are sending me emails and letters. I invoked my Fifth Amendment right away, and the cop had to leave me alone. Earlier, someone put a thing up here that said that he's been involved with cops 4 times in the past couple.
They also called you a fucking... They called you an attorney. They said that you were a fucking lawyer. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We can ignore the bit where they're blatantly wrong and just accept the bit where they're kissing your ass. Yeah. Good idea, Chille.
And he used the trifold every time, and it worked every time. The trick is your phone and the trifold and you using the powerful constitutional rights that you were born with. Your God-given rights.
I bet you that's it. I bet you it is. I'm surprised they didn't change it to segs. That's the whole fucking YouTube sex thing, isn't it? SEGGS. Because apparently we can't say sex. It's only the way we all got here, but, you know, how dare we talk about things like that? Oh, well, that was fun.
Recognized by the Constitution. Now, let's say, for example, though, that cop has violated your rights in the state of Ohio, and you got to get that body cam footage. How are you going to do it? Does anybody put a 1 in the chat if you don't know how to get the body cam footage in Ohio? Just put a 1 in the chat. How many people here do not know how to get the body cam footage in the state of Ohio? Put a 1 if you don't know how to do it. Put a 2 if you do. I'm just going to read off some numbers here and see how many people know how to do it. So the first 4 people who commented don't know how to do it. Okay. So now some people know how to do it, some people don't. Okay, cool. So now what we want to do is I want to make sure that you guys are able to know how to find the sunshade state laws, and then I'm going to teach you how to tell ChatGPT exactly what you want. And we're going to go through it in live time. So it's not like I already created this. I'm creating this with you, creating this with you as we go. I've now become a pig. The last 2 days on set, I've been talking to people with my hands because I'm a cop. And when you always see them, they're always trying to explain to you. So, all right, let's get right to it. So now right here, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the old school Google because ChatGPT only has information.
It's all an education, apparently. You know, he's better than any attorney and any judge and any magistrate and any teacher that you've ever had, any professor, if you're lucky enough to go college and whatnot. He outshines them all. He's Chille de Castro.
That ChatGPT only has information up to 2021. So I go to Google and I say, hey.
I said that earlier, by the way. Even I know that.
I say, what are the state laws? What are the state laws that allow me to get body cam in Ohio? Do you see it up here? I just typed that into Google. You know what? How about this? What law allows me to get the body cam footage in Ohio? So now you can go down here and you can just look it up and you can just find it. I already found it a moment ago. So we're going to go.
It's a case of like Google is your friend, isn't it? Google is your friend. Just type it in. It will find the answer for you. It's not that difficult.
Okay, there it is. So now we go down here. Boom, boom, boom. Ohio State Sunshine Laws, Section 149.13, Ohio Revised Code. Record releases of which is prohibited by state or federal law, restricted portions of body cam wear. Cool. So now I've got it, 149.13. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that bad chicken. And now I'm going to see how long this is. Looks like it's only, see the bar over here? Looks like it's 2 or 3 pages. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Available in this section. Cool. Now I'm going to go to the bottom of this
I can so fucking relate, Lemon Tart. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a really good way of saying that I hate you. I need to remember that. That's awesome. I agree, by the way. I fucking hate Mondays. I'm not overly keen on Wednesdays either, to be fair. But today's going good.
And I'm just going to highlight the whole thing. I'm just going to take this entire section right here of section 1.
It is Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it is.
40. I don't, just so you guys know, when I do it, I don't cross over lines like this and do stuff like and try to copy all this because I don't know if it'll mess it up or not. And so I just want to get the text of the law, and I now know 149.143. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to go over to ChatGPT. I copied that, and now now that I have it all on my clipboard, it's ready to paste. I'm going to now tell ChatGPT, hey, look, I'm going to look up section 149.43 of the Ohio Revised Code, and I'm going to request for body cam footage. So what I'm going to do is ask you to upload 140, ask for you to request that I give you 149.43, and then I'm going to ask you to write the body cam request letter.
It's a bit late to the party, really, isn't it? I mean, fucking Kate was helping people do the FOIA requests and whatnot fucking years ago. Maybe he's trying to be the next Kate. He wants people to start typing in chats, Chille always wins! And that kind of shit, which would be kind of hilarious. Oh, God, you know what? It would actually be really funny if we put stuff like that and he believed it and he thought that we were proper arse lickers. It would amuse me anyway. Take care, Douglas. Thanks for being here, mate.
Okay, so now here that is. Okay, you guys can see that? Great. Now let me zoom in on that. Okay, I'm going to file a body cam request in Ohio. I'd like you to ask me to upload section 149.43 of the Ohio Code so you can help me file my request for body cam. And it scrolls down here, and here's the bonus. ChatGPT already knows 149.43. It's to request the body cam footage in Ohio. You'll want to follow the guidelines set forth in Ohio Public Records Law, which is contained in 149.43.
Which is literally the shit you could have just Googled. So I don't understand your point. I'm so muddled at the moment.
I didn't even have to know it. I could have just said to ChatGPT, how do I file a request for body cam in Ohio? But I wanted to show you guys how to prompt engineer. That's the most important part. So then it says here, identify the record clear.
Disgusting. Delete lols, but very true.
State the specific body camera footage you're requesting. Contact the appropriate agency. Create a written draft for a formal request for body cam. Provide contact information. Request format. Request. Okay, so down. Okay, cool. We're going to do all this right now. So let me show you exactly how to do it. Okay, cool. Now here's what I'm going to do. I can see the list of things here, and I've read them. And look, for me to write all that is going to be super freaking hard. I don't want to write all that. I don't even feel comfortable taking on that amount of data. Like, I don't have time for this. I gotta make a short and get a video.
Does this genuinely mean that he's never done a FOIA request before then? What kind of auditor is he? What the fuck?
Teach people, don't ask the cop, why'd you pull me over? If he asks you, do you know why I pulled you over? Don't answer. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right away. I gotta teach as many people as I can. I don't got time for this. Let me show you the trick. He's gonna ask you to download Whisper, and that's the second part of it. What I'm gonna do is just show you a quick alternative, and I am, just so you know, I'm in the process of learning Whisper even as we speak. There's somebody in this chat right now helping me learn Whisper right now. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send an email to myself from Delete Laws to Delete Laws. Okay? And what I'm gonna do so that it's really easy for me to get ChatGPT to write the whole thing.
I learned, by the way, yeah, that I can send myself a text message, and that's how I got my new phone number. A text from my phone to my... I don't even know, but yeah. Isn't it weird? How can you text yourself? It's stupid. But you can't call yourself apparently because it's always engaged. It's always busy. I'm really popular.
I'm going to say Ohio body cam request. And now this email is going from Delete Laws to Delete Laws. Do you see how that works?
No.
You follow me here? This is so easy. You're going to file your body cam requests. You're going to all get your body cam. You're all going to be able to write your demand for return of property. I told you, this is amazing. Okay, cool. Let's go back to our list. This is how you make it really easy. I'm gonna hit on here. I'm gonna hit the microphone button in my lower right hand corner down here. You see it over here? That's my microphone button. I'm gonna hit that in a moment. And when I hit that button,
Genuine question, yeah? Did you lot know that little microphone button, yeah? It actually starts up the microphone bit, and it will hear what you say. That is shocking, that, isn't it? That is up there with when Chille taught us all how to use our community. Oh no, how to access his community tab. Just excellent.
What I'm going to do is I'm then going to take a look at the list. And as the list tells me what to do, I'm going to talk text that exact data into my phone. And it looks something like this. Let me show you exactly how I'm doing this. I'll leave myself in the lower left-hand corner so you can watch what I'm doing. Now I'm going back here. Okay, cool. So now here's the cool thing about your iPhone or your talk to text. Once I push the button, it'll stay on until I'm done doing what I'm going to do. So I want to identify the record, contact the appropriate agency, and create a written request. Okay, cool. So let's get the first two in the first 2 or 3 in the first talk, and then we're going to get the rest of the data points in the next. Okay, cool. I'm requesting a record that was created on January 24th, 2023 at approximately 4 p.m., period. We were at 123 Main Street, period. Officer Johnson and Officer Gonzalez were detaining my friend Adam Brewer and Mark Knight and I, period. There it is. There it is right there. Let me show you guys exactly what that looks like. There it is. You add the periods when you do talk to text. You talk to text and it's just going to get better and better. So now I've done the first part of that. Now let's do the rest.
Hi, the Rocket Couch. How are you?
This was the Ironton Police Department that has the body cam footage, period. Next paragraph. This is a request for body cam footage, period. I would like all of the body cam footage from Officer Johnson.
I genuinely think my brain would have liquefied and dribbled out my ear.
And Officer Gonzalez on the dates and times already established. Next paragraph. My name is Jose de Castro. You can reach me at 555-621-7171. Next paragraph. I would like the body cam footage in MP4s and on a thumb drive if possible. Next paragraph. I would like the body cam footage because I would like to see the detainment process. Next paragraph. I am more than willing to pay any fees, and you can reach out to me through my email address or phone number that is provided in the end of this letter. Next paragraph.
Don't do it, Logan. Us females are quite sensitive about that kind of shit. Yes, Walter, he is.
Thank you, Jose de Castro. Okay, so now this is the gold. I just now gave it everything that needs. Now I'm going to send this email to myself. And let me just finish the chat GPT and tell you guys what it says here. It says, remember, now review the response. Upon receiving a response, review it carefully. Your request is granted. Follow the agency's instructions to obtain the footage. If it's denied, they should provide you for a reason. Remember to be patient throughout the process. And if you encounter any difficulties or receive denial that you believe is unjustified, you may want to seek legal counsel, advice, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. I'm going to email this to myself. Okay, cool.
No, it's fucking crackers, isn't it, Delete Laws? There's no way that he's organically got those all those subscribers, over 300,000 subscribers, and he's still struggling to get a couple of fucking thousand. You know what? Yeah, he's getting 2 points some, 3 points some 1,000 people watching his lives. Not necessarily at the time either. I mean, after the lives. So something don't quite ring true, does it?
Now I'm going to go back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to take the email that I just wrote to myself. I'm going to copy it, paste it, and then I'm going to prompt ChatGPT. And this is where you're going to copy.
Swear to God, Lemon Tart, that was me a minute ago. So I had to fucking stretch my back and shit and lay back for a minute. Pause face. Thank you for your service, Chille. We appreciate every single pause face that you provide.
Almost exactly what you're learning on this video. Exactly. You'll copy this down to a T. You'll do exactly these same steps. So now I'm logging into Delete Laws real quick, my email, and I'm going to grab that email. Refresh, please.
They would have unironically watched this. They'd have been so excited. They've sent him money and everything. One person came over earlier, sent him $9.99 and said that it's so great and refreshing seeing honest attorneys doing what he's doing. So basically, he's an attorney. I bought your pamphlet and it's helped me out with the cops 4 times. Each time, they've just given up and let him go. What? What a load of bollocks. Left out alcohol, people. Oh my God.
Here it is. I got it right here. Now I'm just going to copy this. Okay, cool. Now let me share with you how I'm going to share this to ChatGPT, and this is gonna write the entire letter for you. All you then have to do is, now you have to get an extension through Chrome to copy and paste from ChatGPT. You might be frustrated if you try to copy and paste what you got in ChatGPT.
Yeah, I can't copy and paste from ChatGPT. I have to fucking what do I have to do? Oh yeah, I basically have to fucking screenshot it if it's long. It's well annoying. And then the ChatGPT says to me, I said, can't you just email this shit to me? Like, no, you can just copy and paste it. No, I fucking can't. I tried. Don't work.
Chrome extension that you can get. It's also in that video. Or I can show it to you if you want to. That's really simple.
Please don't. Please don't.
Okay, now I'm going back to our ChatGPT conversation. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to be cordial with ChatGPT. Can you guys see what I see? Okay, let me open it big. You don't really need to see me here.
That's great. He's going to be cordial to the AI, to the not a real person. If it was a real person, you'd treat them like shit.
Here. Okay, cool. Let me get as big as I can on this. Thank you. I'm going. You are Jose.
I'm gutted. I was taking the piss out of myself earlier, yeah. How I say thank you to Alexa and to ChatGPT and everything I do. I'm devastated now because Chille says thank you as well. Fuck. Oh, can you imagine somebody saying thank you to Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator? Thank you. Are you Sarah Connor? Then the kid comes running up or something, says thank you.
Astro.
Ignore me, I'm tired.
Want the body cam footage from Ironton. You are going to write
It's more the question, Lemon Tart, is how short does somebody have to be to look up to Chille?
For the body cam footage. I'm going to ask you to ask me to upload all the information that you need to write the request for body cam.
Exactly, that's exactly it. It's nice to AI, but treats real people like fucking shit. It's fucking Chille though, isn't it?
I want... Okay, do you understand? Absolutely, I understand your request in the body cam. Nope, now it's going to say all these things. Great, I understand that. It's going to ask... Okay, it's going to repeat everything. That's fine. You can stop generating if you want, but I'm just going to let it say, great. I would like you to emphasize...
Oh
in the letter that
I can't do this anymore.
It must be available
Got to go a bit faster.
to me in a reasonable amount of time. Please be firm in advising Ironton PD that I will file a writ of mandamus and force a hearing if I do not receive it in a reasonable time. After that, I will file a lawsuit against them. We are in a contentious, is it T? I don't know if I spell it right or not, relationship, and I'm ready to sue them. I appreciate...
You're in a contentious relationship. You acted like a cunt, broke the law, got arrested, and then bailed. What the fuck? Oh, my days. I don't even understand why the Ironton thing's still going on. I thought that shit got dismissed. And yet things are still being filed. Just... It was during a phase when I completely stopped paying any attention to what was going on with him, though. So I'll take care, Walter. Thanks for being here, mate. Long time no see, and I really appreciate it. Hey, hit the like button on your way out, though, please. That's appreciated. Yeah, why is the Ironton thing even still going? And what's nuts as well, I assume Merv said this. I know as a lawyer, said that it's absolutely absurd that... No, I think it was more the Vegas thing. But anyway, he's broke the law, yeah, been arrested. It's absurd that he thinks that he can stay the criminal proceedings whilst he tries to sue the department civilly. And I mean, he's doing the same thing with Ironton, the same thing he's doing in Vegas. It's ridiculous. It's just chilly though, isn't it?
Now I paste the letter in there that I sent, that all the requirements. I'm requesting that it was created on this date, approximately
Greetings, the Celtic bastard. How are you on this fine evening?
4:23 p.m. Ironton Police Department has the body cam footage. Great, everything's there. Put it in. Certainly, I'll help you draft a request. There it is, right there. You're looking at it. But you're gonna have to fill in your name, Ironton Police Department. I'm writing to formally request to access the body cam footage. I'm fully aware. Oh, you see that? It won't do it. It won't do it. It won't be a prick. God dang it. Oh, shoot. Ah! No. No.
Did ChatGPT just fuck him over? That's what it looked like. Let's have a look. Again.
Everything's there. Put it in. Certainly, I'll help you draft a request. There it is. Right there. You're looking at it.
But then you
But you're going to have to fill in your name, Ironton Police Department. I'm writing to formally request to access the body cam footage. I'm fully aware. Oh, you see that? It won't do it. It won't do it. It won't be a prick. God dang it. Oh, shoot. Ah! No. No.
Now, unlike Chille, apparently I know how to get your shit back up on ChatGPT, but I'm not going to tell him because I'm a bitch. Oops, did that work? Nope. There we go.
God bless America. 1 second. I can get it back.
Fuck. Is he really about to ruin my phone? I was really happy just then.
That's okay. Let me see where we are. Draft a body cam request in Ohio using this information. There we have it. I just did the same thing. I'm walking through it. There it is right there. Okay. It will not be rude. I want it to be rude and it won't do it. So it just is super frustrating.
No, it won't be rude. It also won't talk about things like sexual assault and rape or the details of murder and whatnot, which I only know because of that Colin Pitchfork. When I asked for, I didn't want gory details, but when I corrected them because they thought Colin Pitchfork was this glowing pillar of society. I don't know. Colin Pitchfork sexually assaulted and murdered 2 teenage girls in Leicestershire, and was the first case of cracked by DNA. And it says, oh yeah, and then this warning thing come up saying that they can't really talk about this, that, and the other. But yeah,
because it won't be rude. I want to be much more hostile and aggressive than what ChatGPT will do.
But that's not how you're supposed to be, though, Chille. That's what Merv keeps saying. Yeah, Merv keeps keeps reading out is Floyd Wallace fucking motions and whatnot, which Chille is clearly filed and written. That it's ridiculous. He's so petty, and a real lawyer wouldn't be like that. It's so strange. One day when scientists discover the centre of the universe, Chille will be so disappointed that it isn't him. Yeah, absolutely. He really would. Yeah, that's a boring pause face. Oh, it looks a bit sweaty though, doesn't it? Fuck it. Move my head over there. It's all going to my collection.
Because that's my personality. So now it says here, your name, participant, right here. Public records. I hope this letter finds you well, dear sir or madam. I'm writing to formally request access to certain public records in accordance with the Ohio Public Act 149.43. I'm interested in obtaining specific body cam footage captured by officers of the Ironton Police Department. The details of my request are follows. Right there. Date and time of recorded incident, the date, the location, individuals involved, myself, Adam Brewer, Mark Knight, Officers Johnson and Gonzalez. I'm specifically seeking all available body cam footage recorded by Officer Johnson and Gonzalez. On the aforementioned date and time, my primary interest is in acquiring this footage to review the detainment process that occurred during this incident. To facilitate this process, I
don't care.
Okay, so check this out. Now, right here,
no, I'm done. You're boring. Right. Shit, wrong one. Look at this, yeah. So we've got these, anybody that's not British, we've got these dickheads. I can't even find my shit, but there we go. These dickheads over here at the moment that are causing they've been causing absolute mayhem with their peaceful protests, but their peaceful protests include stupid things like gluing themselves to the roads and stuff like that. And they're environmental protesters, which is fine, by the way. I completely believe in climate control. Climate control? Fucking hell, man. I can't even talk properly. Global warming and all that shit. Yeah, I believe in it all. I do. And I know things need to change. And there's a right way and a wrong way, though, to spread your message. Bringing, like, the city of London to a standstill is not the right way to get your message across. Stopping ambulances and cars from getting sick people, babies, old people, anybody and everybody from getting to the hospital as soon as possible is not the way you spread your message. Now, don't get me wrong, this one's a year old, but believe me, there's fucking plenty and it's fucked up.
The aim to break in and climate activists head for an oil terminal on the banks of the Thames in Essex. They are protesters from the controversial Just Stop Oil group. The aim to break in and disrupt.
And by the way, when this is done, I'll show you at least a couple of examples of how the British do not tolerate bullshit.
Operations.
Get out, mate, come on.
But security is ready. Undeterred, the rest try another route. Eventually, some glue themselves to the wall and are arrested.
Our demand is literally just to stop all new licensing and production of fossil fuels. We're not asking for everything to be halted immediately. We know that's not possible. But we just got to stop it now because it's just only going to get so much worse.
Earlier in the day, another group stopped tankers on a busy A road. Infuriating drivers.
I swear to God, yeah, you look in the comments and see amount of people that just run them over. Just run them over. Just fucking run them over. It's fucking ridiculous.
Slows to talk, and activists climb on top.
Well, the police will hopefully be here soon, and then you can be on your way in like maybe 2 hours.
2 hours?
They are unapologetic.
We have tried with marches, we've tried with petitions.
They are cunts.
They have not listened to us. This has to be the next step, and we need to take opportunity of the very small window that we have.
Several activists have blocked a road nearby. We know that the vast
Really, Celtic bastard? That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome.
majority of the British public really care about climate change, but a lot of them are very angry at your methods.
Absolutely. If I was in my car, stuck in traffic for this, I'd be cross too. But I have 5 children, and I need to know that there's a future for them.
How long are you going to stay here for?
Just Stop Oil has been doing this around the country for weeks now. Some local fuel shortages have been reported, but it's the inconvenience that's too much for some.
I swear to God, I just fucking rip them away and let them fucking lie.
That work? Do you know how much that costs us?
What are they achieving?
Well, what they're saying is they want maximum disruption to stop the government extracting oil and gas.
Yeah, but that's cooking oil.
They're mental.
How fucking awesome is that? Fucking idiots, man.
Out in the country to ransom.
The Home Secretary, Priti Patel, has called these activists selfish, fanatical, and frankly dangerous. And the Labour Party has said there should be an immediate nationwide injunction on their protests. But all the attention and all the...
Right, let me show you all, and then I'm going to go, because I've got to get up early in the morning. So, yeah, let's watch that. Could do a fucking compilation, man. It's fucking awesome. maybe not that one, I don't know. Man attached, just, yeah, go on then. Anybody not from Britain, that's their idea of protesting. They just walk really slowly in the road. The police, I think the police have been given new powers now, but only just recently. The police were doing nothing about it. It's fucking ridiculous. So she's glued her hands to the fucking road, but the police are actually trying to help her. What the fuck? Fuck off. Yes, I am mean. Remember Canada had it during the pandemic, didn't they? Canada had some issues then, didn't they? I remember that. Oh yeah, absolutely, lemon tart. That's how, and it's horrible because I mean I can never find the right videos, and I never thought to save them. But you see, here's Germany, look. Work then, stupid. What's my volume? Oh, fuck off. Oh, fucking hell, man. I know I shouldn't, sorry, yeah, I know I shouldn't laugh. I know I should laugh. But I've got no fucking sympathy for them, the fucking dickheads. That's mean, but probably quite true. These people just want to get to fucking work. If they don't go to work, they don't get fucking paid. And these dickheads are there in the fucking way, man. It's not it fucking right. I want the one where they chuck milk over somebody. I can't find it. Why can't I find the ones that I want? It's just not right. The ones that I want should just present themselves to me. Let's have a look at this. That's actually one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love every single one of them. Hi mate, how you doing? That was fucking awesome. Stag doos are great, hen doos are great and all. We love you oil, we do. There you go. No, that's not it, that's not it. I ain't interested in fucking vegans. Fuck that shit. See, look, they're twats as well. How dare they throw paint over that painting, dickheads? Shit winds me up. What's that one about? Sorry, it takes me a while. I can't find it. I swear somebody chucked fucking milk over them. Excuse me. Just that oil. I don't know. Throwing paint, that could do. Oh yeah, they got in big trouble for that. No, I'm not interested in that one. Fuck's sake, man. Just throwing milk.
It's not gonna last, is it? Okay. What's going on here? Fucking Romans, the lot of you. Have that, and you can have it as well, you fucking cunts. You fucking dickheads. The lot of you.
See, it's not just me that swears. This guy's a living legend. Well done, sir. Can we start a GoFundMe account to get this guy some more milk? This is possibly the most heartwarming video I have ever seen. Just beautiful. The milk carton headshot bonked through. The way the milk bounced off her head was personal. Give this man a raise. What? Give this man a raise and a medal, I think that's supposed to say, and make him the next chief of police. Not all heroes wear capes. Some of them carry milk everywhere. Reason 5 why our dads don't come back with the milk. We need more heroes like this. What kind of person feeding these homeless people with fresh milk? So heartwarming. Shit, and I just fucked up. So if you get me, we're not big fans. It was funny though. So I just... He really did. Do you know what's annoying as well, yeah? Is that a lot of these videos are on their YouTube page. They've got a YouTube page, Just Stop Oil, funnily enough. And are they trying to show these, like, that the people are going to be on their side and say, oh, yes, that's just simply terrible. How dare the British public assault these poor protesters like that because you're fucking stopping us from being able to get to fucking work and that you couldn't do one. Should we commuter clear some shit off the road? Absolutely. That isn't assault, it's saving lives. Yep, absolutely. Restricting someone's freedom of movement is a crime. These aren't victims, they are criminals. Exactly. The man is the human equivalent of antivirus software. But I mean, they're living off the clout though, because all of the comments, all of them, by the way, are always against them. Calling the person who fucking assaulted them or threw something or whatever a hero. All of them are like that, but they're getting views, isn't they, from the clout, so they like it that way. I weren't reading the fucking chat then. I missed that Celtic bastard, and that's fucking awesome. Right, somebody put a guess in the chat, yeah, what you think he's saying behind all them beeps. Yes, do it on the fucking pavement. Well said. He's done that. If they notice that somebody's about to do that, then a couple of them will start walking on the path as well. So they are not just marching on the road, you know, just because that's where we'll get most exposure. They are marching purely just in front of traffic to stop you. And it doesn't matter, you could be rushing, you could literally be rushing somebody to hospital who is almost dead, and they do not care. They do not care at all. And this is not the way you get people on side at all. And the whole country hates them. We hate them. I don't even live in London, and I hate them because they have literally stopped people from getting to very fucking important things. And somebody's job is important. Just their day-to-day work. There could be a fucking scaffolder. There could be a builder. There could be a... That's their job. That's their livelihood. That's how they feed their family. This behaviour is despicable. Absolutely despicable. Hi, Salted Denim. How you doing, mate? Hope you're okay. Probably. Celtic bastard, probably. Right, I need one funny video and then I'm calling it a day. So give me some advice, people. I'll carry on watching this shit for a minute until I found good suggestions. That look. Man pours milk on just stop oil protesters blocking the road. Laugh. Oh shit, no, that's what I was going to do. Is that an actual thing, Timo? Sorry, I about just shouted in the fucking phone just then. I apologise. Let me see. I'm going to search for what Timo put. And we'll see. Driving. I can't spell driving. Through. And, oh, there it is, yeah. Cool. That should do. I'm on a protester hating one, so why the fuck not, eh? Right. Turn, bitch, turn. Can I just declare right now, yeah, before I've even seen the best stuff about it? I know, think I do, mate. I'm already in love with this farmer. I love him. Oh, cheers, Norfolk. No worries, better late than never. I'm going soon, though, to be fair. Bloody time zones, though, yeah? The fuckers all over. Go on, get on. Oh shit. That's fucking awesome. Oh, that was great. That just made my day. Hollywood big name joins US anti-fracking. Farmers drive. Yeah, I've seen that one. I wonder if there's like protesters getting what they deserve. I know what's that I mean, yeah. I've actually been to protests before, by the way. Getting deserved. Fuck me, man. I can't even type, let alone protest. See, look, I just put getting what deserved. I can't even, honestly, I can't even fucking talk properly, type properly, nothing. Anyway, this just ain't the way to go, is it? Well, I'll have a look at that 11 type. Cheers, love. Oh, that's way too annoying on my ears, that shit is. Oh, okay, let's have a look. That will do. Cheers, lemon tart. Yeah, they're there. I have to add, yeah, I could literally spend hours watching this shit. It's the kind of thing that before you know it, 4 hours have passed by and none of the housework's got done and whatever because you've just been watching bullshit on YouTube.
Oh my god!
Are you okay, sweetie?
What the?
Fuck me, there's a gate. You dickhead. How did he not see that? Twat.
Okay, you just toss her.
Just toss her.
Okay.
Oh!
Why did you turn? Why did you?
Yes, we saw me.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Whoa, something!
die kip het nog gezegd.
Yeah, I know this might sound stupid or whatnot, but I don't have a massive interest in cars and shit. I don't drive. Apparently, I'm not allowed to drive either because I can barely walk. So don't ask if it's a me and husband thing. Anyway, but I didn't know about that Celtic Bass until quite recently. About it's all good and well having electric cars and whatnot, but the mining that's going on to provide the materials for the batteries and shit, basically, and it's quite shocking. It's a bit like, by the way, like knocking anybody for being vegan or vegetarian or whatever. It's everybody's own choice, ain't it? Me, I like me meat, I have to say. Anyway, but it's a bit like the vegans, for example, that go on, you know, about animal cruelty and all this and the other, and the shit that they've done. Do you know what I mean? Same kind of shit as these Just Stop Oil people. You know, fucking bringing places to a standstill or chucking fucking shit over works of art and stuff like that. That's just disgusting. That's just awful. A shitload of fucking animals get killed, you know, when they're fucking harvesting all their fucking crap that they eat. Sorry if any of you are vegan. I didn't mean to call you food crap. You're allowed to call my food crap as well, though. It's only fair. Just, there's the main story that everybody hears, and then there's the context and the backstory and whatnot. It can change a lot of things, can't it? She's got a son. Oh, did I know that? I might have known that, you know. Do you know what always did my head in about that vegan teacher? She'd only been a vegan, you know, for like 4 years. It's not like she had this whole fucking, you know, long-term lifestyle of being a vegan. And I am sorry, but you know what else she reminded me of? Any of you, you know, if you watch the old slasher films, like I say old, they're not that old, they're not as old as Halloween and all that, but the 90s ones, like I Know What You Did Last Summer. Remember Jennifer Love Hewitt? Her head looked too big for her body. I stand by that, yeah, I've always said that, and I'm fucking standing by it, and that's final. But that vegan teacher, she looked the fucking same, man. She looked like she needed a fucking sandwich. Fucking feed the girl. The fuck? So, yeah. Fuck me. Now, see, that should have been a fail. If he'd have fallen off after, and I don't want him to hurt himself, but if he'd have fallen off after turning around and giving him the finger, that would have been a fail. Yeah. What are you doing down there, girl? Get up. My husband's really good at that, you know, I'm doing pancakes and flipping them in the frying pan. Oh, you Americans eat weird pancakes though, don't you? Your pancakes remind me of Scotch pancakes. That's how I eat them cold and just straight out of the pack. They're fucking gorgeous. But yeah, our pancakes are proper pancakes, and they're all, you know, proper and stuff. And my husband can do the whole flipping. And I'm sure most people can, by the way. I'm a shit cook. Can't drive, can barely walk, can't cook very well either. The only thing I've got going for me is my boobs, to be fair. Fuck me, yeah, we've got to look for that. I'll look for that in a minute, Timo. Oh, fuck. All right there.
Long as everybody's okay. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, holy fuck. Oh, goddamn places. What?
Yeah, me and my husband were taking a piss the other day about OnlyFans and whatnot. I said, "Oh, you're allowed to start a tits OnlyFans if you want tits only." They're all right. There's my money. Help me! Nah, see, look, this is why big animals scare me. Genuinely, honestly, they really scare me. Right, wait there. Shit, no, I ain't gone on it yet. Work, bitch, work. Oh, fucking stop, you dickhead. Right, I might come back to this. There we are.
So this is for you, Ryan. I hope you don't mind, but I'll be eating during this video.
Mom, do you want a cheesy goldfish cracker?
Ryan? No, at first you're like, when I said that you really hurt my feelings by eating animals on screen, you're like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't want to offend you.
You cannot be a good person if you stab an innocent being who doesn't want to die.
I thought for a while there that you were actually...
So that's genuinely her son. I fucking love him. I might love him more than I love that farmer. It's a bit of a toss up between them, you know. It's hard work. And thank you, Logan. By the way, I saw you compliment. I appreciate it.
like a decent human.
Mom, I have some leftover pizza. If you want some.
Do you care about the planet? Yeah, I'm not okay with that either. But then I started to think that you're actually a really cruel person.
Is that vegan t-shirt football? Okay, I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna tell you guys once and for all. Okay, that vegan t-shirt.
Is that vegan teacher an influencer? I fucking hate that word. My husband hates that word as well. I'm an influencer. Don't you know?
So it started off, guys, as a joke. It started off as a joke.
Oh, this ain't even gonna be his fucking mum. Look, I feel con now. Let's look at episode 1. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
At least then, yeah, we can just pretend that it's definitely her son and take it from there.
It's got a death threat. Is that vegan t-shirt my mom?
That's really her son? That's awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna tell you guys once and for all. I'm going to read this death threat. I'm nervous. They are watching your every move, and they're ready to hurt you. Hi, everybody. Good morning.
What's that fucking bird's name, yeah? English bird. It's all against vaccinations. And she used to be a nurse. Vaccinations and 5G and all this, that, and the other. I can't remember her fucking name. Her son, me and him followed each other on Twitter. Not that that's difficult, it's fucking Twitter. Anyway, he was his mum had just completely fucking gone on one. She'd gone nuts, and him and his sister, I believe it was, had nothing to do with her anymore. She was fucking crazy. I can't remember what her fucking name is, man. What's her name? Vegan teacher has 3 kids. Wow, that's crazy. No, cheers.
Hey, Ryan, your favorite person in the entire world. I just woke up, it's 11 a.m. I've been waking up really late. On Christmas break, it's Christmas break. I've been waking up so late. Last night I slept for 13 hours. So today, guys, is just a normal day. An influencer.
Oh, come on then, get on with it. I don't want you to be an influencer. I want you to talk about your mum. I'm better off going back, you know. Fucking me over, Ryan. Making me look like a twat, but what the fuck? Why would you do that? What did I do to deserve that? Hey.
Off, guys, as a joke. It started off as a joke. I made a few videos about her, like 2 years ago, even. Like I'll show you guys the first video. Let's roll the first video, and then we'll discuss the juicy details. Hi, kids. Hi.
Fake beef, yeah, that's about right.
Oh, so don't mind my face. Just passed the McDonald's on the way here and saw a man bite into a chicken nugget. Mr. Sutherland wanted me to teach you guys about math. I thought, let's sing it. Here's my ukulele. Oh, 2 plus 2 is 4. 6 plus 6 is 12. Cows are murdered every day in slaughterhouses. The little cow asks, where's my mommy? She's a Big Mac. Everybody, she's a Big Mac. She's a Big Mac.
That's fucking awesome.
She's a Big Mac now. Are you eating cow pus? Yes. That Dorito could have been someone's mom. Don't kill animals. Don't kill animals. Don't kill. It was fire. It was fire. Die. 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 Sorry, guys. Where were we? She's a Big Mac. She's a Big Mac now. She's a Big Mac. I wasn't trying to be offensive towards her at all. What comes next is intense. She starts DMing me. I wonder if I can find those DMs. Okay. She starts DMing me. I start realizing, wait, have I gone too far? I don't know. No. Have I gone too far, guys? You can be the judge of that. I don't know if I went too far at all.
I really don't understand who you surround yourself with, like who's advising you.
But I wasn't trying to make fun of her. I love vegans. One of my friends is a vegan. I sound so bad. You know, people are like, I love gay people. I saw a gay person on TV. I feel like I'm doing that right now. I have a lot of vegan friends. And I love vegans. They're totally fine with me. I'm fine with them. Crap. I'm really messing up this apology. I love vegan.
Maybe what he's trying to say is that he has no issue with vegans. He has no, and like me, for example, I've got no issue with vegans, vegetarians. I've got no issue with religious people. Just don't try and push your shit on me. That's what I like to say anyway.
I've said it once and for all. I'll show you guys the rest of the DMs very soon. I even tried to be vegan myself for,
Okay.
it only was about a few hours, but I tried. I tried hard. I have no problem with people being vegan. Literally no problem. I think it's good for the environment. That's why I tried it. I was like, okay, this is probably good for the environment. I messaged that vegan teacher. I say, I'm so sorry. I can read you guys the whole thing. I'm so sorry. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not doing this to offend anybody. You know what I mean? I'm just doing it. I think it's fun. She's a great personality to make videos of. And my intention is never to slander vegans or even her. Like, she's a person. Like, I respect her. So, obviously, I said, hi, I'm so sorry. My heart dropped. I was like, oh my gosh, did I actually offend her? That was never my intention. I always try to create content that my audience enjoys, and this happens to be what they are enjoying most right now. But I hope you know there are no cruel intentions. In regards to eating meat during the videos, they're all veggie burgers in real life. I totally respect you and you being vegan. I do have one video coming out next week that is of you playing the ukulele in different songs, but it doesn't include any meat eating. Thank you for being open with me. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night.
And you know, if you become vegan and you start to act like my kid, I'll put you in my wheel.
So I feel bad. I start being like, I will never use real meat. I never use real meat, ever. If even that video, I'll show you guys right now, and then I'll discuss the more juicy stuff. The video about her eating meat, I think I did 2 of those videos. It was all a veggie burger.
Why does that smell like the poor suffering orcas from SeaWorld? Jeremiah von Quinoa plant, succulent plant, tree, forest, the third.
It was all a veggie burger. I didn't want to be disrespectful. I was like, that's too far to put a beef burger in a video. Even the TikToks I did about her. Except for the Big Mac. Ooh, I'm so sorry. What are you doing?
What do you think you're doing? No, what are you doing? No, it's not too late. Staying alive.
Stop that.
Staying alive. Huh?
Oh my goodness.
It's not too late.
That was bad. I messed up on that one, guys. I will say that. Oops, I'm so sorry. And now she DMs me a lot. Just like TikToks that are like pro being vegan. Like she'll DM me. She always wants me to try and watch that cow slaughter video. I will not watch that. I will not, guys. I know she wants me to be traumatized enough to...
I had to try and explain we've got somebody lives across the road who's got chickens, and for some bizarre reason, but our road, so to speak, isn't a road, it's all pedestrianised. And they just let the chickens just come out at least once a day, sometimes twice, and just roam about. There's 4 or 5 of them now, I think. Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but we were doing dinner, and I ultimately ended up explaining to my granddaughters that those cute things outside that they find so exciting to see is literally what they're eating in their nuggets now. It went great. They still eat them though, so it's great.
Go vegan and never eat meat again. But I don't know if I can do it, guys. It's too much. I don't want to put myself... Don't put yourself through trauma. Anyway, is that vegan teacher my mom?
Ryan, you can't be promoting animal abuse on your channel. There's just nothing funny about it. But if you're not talented enough to find a way to be funny without being cruel, I want nothing to do with you anymore.
No.
Oh, fun.
She's my stepmom.
Oh my god. Even worse. Yeah, anyways, I ain't bothered.
Growing up, guys, it was hard being her son. I mean, all those TikToks I made, the videos about her are 100% true. Guys, I'm that vegan teacher's son, and here's a song that she made us sing growing up around the dinner table. Tofu is better than the chickens. Meat, you're a murderer. Meat, you're a murderer. Chickens are made to lay eggs for their chicken daughters and sons. The songs we had to sing. One's coming to me. What is it? Cows are for watching. Cows are for watching, not eating. A nut slider. That was one of the songs, and it's not very good. I sing this with my siblings, though. Eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. Hurting animals is wrong, McDonald's. Share this song, and go be vegan from now on. Eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. I will sing that to the day I die. I love that song, actually. The melody is super catchy. I also posted, this is tea. Wait, I forgot, I didn't tell you guys this. I posted this is my bad, but it's funny. I was going to see a show in Toronto with my family, and it was like a musical, Joseph, if you guys know it. I was so hungry, and so I went to grab a hot dog, like a street meat hot dog. And I love those guys. I usually get the veggie one. But this time I didn't. So I didn't get it, of course, this time. I got the regular beef hot dog, the jumbo one. not just the regular one.
Ain't hot dogs supposed to be pork? Over here, yeah, our sausages are pork. Just saying.
The jumbo. And I posted a photo on it. I document my life.
Unless you buy the really cheap ones, and then they can be mostly chicken.
On Instagram, guys. It's everything I share too much on there. So I just mindlessly posted it. Hello, street meat. I have a street meat hot dog. And so I posted it, and she got so mad. Oh. Eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. Hurting animals is wrong, McDonald's.
That was fun. Right. That is me done for the evening. So thank you all for being here. I actually really, really appreciate it. I genuinely do. Please hit the like button. I'd appreciate that as well. I don't know when I'll be back. It could be tomorrow. It might not be. If it's not tomorrow, then I don't think I'll be back till Sunday. But we will see. I've had a laugh. It's been fun. Take that then. I can't even talk properly, Lord. I nearly nailed the whole thing just then without fucking up. And then I couldn't say take care. Take care, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Have fun. Love you. Bye.